Your baby just knocked over the $120 activity center you carefully assembled. They crawled right past the light-up learning tablet. And now they're completely mesmerized by an empty water bottle. You're wondering if you wasted your money, maybe even wondering if something's wrong. But what if I told you your baby just made the genius move? Because here's what neuroscience research reveals. The most explosive brain growth doesn't happen with toys at all. It happens with something you already have, something that costs nothing, something irreplaceable, you. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to use the most powerful learning tool on Earth without buying another gadget or program. The trap we all fall into. You're scrolling Instagram at 2 a.m. You see babies stacking Montessori blocks, toddlers doing sensory play that looks like Pinterest exploded, parents showing off elaborate busy boards, and you start spiraling. Should I be doing more? Am I falling behind? Is my baby missing critical developmental windows? Do I need flashcards, educational apps, Mozart on repeat? Here's what researchers discovered that changes everything. They watched parents spend hours creating elaborate sensory stations, rice bins with hidden toys, water beads in rainbow colors, textured fabrics arranged by gradient. The babies engaged with these stations for an average of 4.5 minutes. Then something unexpected happened. The babies crawled away from the carefully designed activities, made their way to their parents, and just wanted to look at faces. The researchers tracked this pattern across hundreds of observations. Different families, different setups, different babies, same result. The babies chose connection over stimulation every single time. Here's the fundamental mistake. We confuse stimulation with development. We think intelligence comes from doing more activities, more programs, more educational content. But your baby's brain doesn't grow from constant stimulation. It grows from meaningful connection. When neuroscientists study babies whose brains show exceptional development, they don't find them in front of flashcard systems. They find them face-to-face with caregivers, in the space between a mother's smile and a baby's answering giggle, in the pause before a father responds to a coo. Your baby's brain isn't a computer that needs more input. It's a relationship engine that needs more connection. The million connections every second. According to Harvard's Center on the Developing Child, in the first 3 years of life, your baby's brain forms over 1 million new neural connections every single second. 1 million every second.
But here's the part that changes everything. Those connections don't form randomly. They don't form because your baby touched 17 different textures or heard classical music. They form in response to emotional experiences, to your face, your voice, your touch.
Every moment of connection is literally physically sculpting their brain architecture. Think of your baby's brain like wet clay. Every sound you make, every time you touch them, every gaze you share leaves a physical imprint. These neural pathways become the foundation for how they'll talk, reason, imagine, and connect with others.
The brain grows based on repetition, paired with emotional connection. When you engage with your baby with warmth and eye contact and responsiveness, their brain lights up like fireworks. Neurons that fire together, wire together.
This is neuroplasticity. Your baby's brain is constantly adapting based on their experiences with you, not with toys, with you. 5 powerful activities. Let me show you 5 activities that neuroscience has proven activate the exact brain regions your baby needs. 0 equipment, 0 cost, 0 preparation. 1. Your face is the most advanced learning technology. Get face-to-face with your baby, about 6 to 12 inches away. When they coo, you coo back. When they smile, you smile bigger. When they make a face, you mirror it. When you mirror your baby's expressions and sounds, you're activating their mirror neurons, the specialized brain cells responsible for empathy, emotional intelligence, and understanding other people. You're teaching them how to be human. This isn't just bonding. This is measurable brain architecture being built in real time. Neuroscientists can see it on brain scans.
2. Narrate your day. The most powerful language lesson happens when you narrate your routines. Now we're putting on your socks. 1 sock, 2 socks. These are the soft blue ones. Can you feel how soft they are?
Language comprehension develops months before speech production. Every word you say is actively wiring their brain for communication. You're expanding their vocabulary, teaching them conversation rhythm, giving them a cognitive map of the world. The University of Washington found that babies who heard more conversational words scored 30 points higher on vocabulary tests by age 3. and those advantages persisted through elementary school. 3. Sing and bring rhythm. Sing simple songs with clear rhythm. Twinkle, twinkle, pat a cake. Row, row, row your boat. Slow them down. Really emphasize the beats. Rhythm builds auditory processing pathways, and auditory processing is directly linked to future reading skills. Northwestern University found that babies who experienced rhythmic play developed better pattern recognition. Those improvements were still measurable a full year later. Your baby doesn't care if you can carry a tune. They're absorbing the rhythm, and that rhythm processing becomes the foundation for reading, math, and problem solving. 4. Floor time for brain time. Give your baby plenty of floor time. Change up the textures underneath them. Let them reach, roll, push up, explore what their body can do. Motor movement isn't just about physical strength. It develops spatial reasoning, body awareness, and coordination, all deeply connected to cognitive development. When your baby reaches for a toy during tummy time, they're building neural connections that will later help them understand distance, direction, and problem solving in space. Studies show babies who get more floor time score significantly higher on problem-solving tasks at 18 months.
When your baby coos or babbles, pause. Stop what you're doing, wait. Look at them expectantly, then respond as if you're having a real conversation. Oh, really? Tell me more about that.
You're teaching the fundamental structure of communication. You're strengthening their prefrontal cortex. You're building the architecture for every conversation they'll have for the rest of their lives. I know what some of you are feeling right now. You're thinking about all the times you were too exhausted, the days the TV was on too long, the moments you scrolled your phone instead of making eye contact. And you're wondering, have I already messed this up? Is it too late? Listen to me. You haven't missed anything. You're not behind. You haven't failed. Your baby's brain doesn't need perfection. It needs presence. And presence isn't about every single moment being optimal. It's about enough moments. Even 5 intentional minutes can create lasting neural pathways. The fact that you're here right now, learning this, trying to understand how to support your baby's development, that tells you everything about what kind of parent you are. You care, you're trying, you're learning, and that's exactly what your baby needs to see. Not perfection, growth. Let's come back to where we started, that expensive toy your baby ignored.
They weren't being difficult. They were being brilliant.
Because they already knew what the science confirms. The most powerful learning tool in the world isn't something you can buy.
It's you. Your face, your voice, your presence, your connection. Talk to them, sing to them, mirror their expressions. Move with them, pause and listen, connect deeply.
Because raising a child with a strong, brilliant brain isn't about filling their day with activities and stimulation. It's about filling their world with you. Every moment of connection, every time you look in their eyes or respond to their sounds, you're building neural pathways that will last their entire life. The toys will break, the programs will end, the gadgets will be forgotten. But the brain you're building through these moments of connection, that's forever. And you don't need to buy a single thing to give them that gift. You already have everything you need.
You are everything they need.